Hello, it's Cian Toomey again for Derivatives and Risk Management. So this week, just a couple of things to note. First of all, there are no guest speakers. So with Wednesday being the national holiday, Patrick's Day, nothing happening that day. And similarly, for the rest of the week, then we'll leave you be because again, as you know, on Friday you have your 10% in-class assessment. So we'll leave it at that for that week, for this week. So next week again we have two confirmed speakers, and I'll discuss those next Monday. So just for that assignment, just again to note that I sent the email, which indicates again that there are 4 questions to do. Again, so what you should do is basically look back at the examples we did in the lecture notes and I suppose try to figure out essentially the templates involved and figure out the kind of logic as such. So effectively what I'm going to do typically is I'm just going to change some of the parameters and ask you to solve those. Again, some of the questions will basically ask you to put down your own solutions. So I'm expecting everybody to have slightly different numbers for those again, because again, if you're asked to show, for example, a hedge situation, remember you choose a number of scenarios. So that's the assignment. Again, it's going to be 1 hour via Blackboard. Again, one other thing, of course, I did say in the email is to make sure you have your calculator, either an online calculator or your own personal calculator, and that you know how to do exponentials. It is an open book assignment, so you are allowed to have any formulas or textbooks or any other resources that you think will help. But again, I wouldn't recommend not knowing where that material is before you get going. Okay, so that's on Friday. In terms of the material this week, what we're going to cover is we're going to quickly go back and just finish what we were looking at the last time, which is look at a little bit about bounds and then put call parity relationship, which is a very important relationship in options. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start by looking at various option strategies. And again, I suppose one thing I want to stress about options relative to futures in particular is the fact that they allow you to trade pretty much any position. So whether or not you think the market is going to go up, down, stay the same, be volatile but not really sure which direction you're going to go, it's pretty much anything you can trade. And we're going to see that there are lots of, I suppose, jargon used here. You'll see things like straddles and strangles and butterflies and call spreads and so on. So again, it is worth knowing those because again, you may not need to memorize them in the sense that you won't have a timed online final exam, but you will be asked to do a lot of these strategies in your assignment. So it is worth knowing what they are and how they work. Again, we're going to use a combination of visual graphs, tables and numerical solutions to go through those. So that will be the class on Thursday. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this week, other than to wish everybody happy St. Patrick's Day in the meantime. As you can see, the weather behind still isn't particularly spring-like, but I believe it's going to improve over the next few days. So we'll check in with you again on Thursday. Thanks.